It's dinner time for the sheep, and they're letting me know. I know, guys, I know. We're gonna set up a camera and I can show you them fight me for their food. Not that I want their food, they just make it difficult for me to put it down. Move out of the way, babe. Okay, there you go. That's it, all gone. Okay, move out of the way, guys. Let me step over you to get your salt. They don't make it easy. So they're good for the night. And next I'll feed the puppies. All the other dogs have been fed, but I feed the puppies after the sheep, really for two reasons. One, because I'm heading that way to lock up the chickens. But the other reason is because I used to let them run wild around the property, but lately they've been trying to get off the property, and I don't trust them with other people's animals. The only animals around here are the dogs and the neighbors' cows. They have never gone after cows or horses, and those are big animals, but there are some calves that aren't much bigger than the sheep. So today they're gonna go into their pasture. So I say that the puppies are gonna go into their pasture to keep them from running around the property. But I just stabbed myself with some barbed wire. It's not gonna necessarily keep them from running around the property because this morning, Punky escaped. So I think I've kind of fixed it. I didn't fully fix it. I forgot about it. I went back inside and started doing other things. But if I don't fix it tomorrow, Ulysses will fix it on Monday. And we'll see how it goes. But I'll try and show that to you today. But I'm going to feed them, take them over to their pasture, and we'll see. And right now, if they get out, it's not the end of the world. Punky just doesn't like me to put the leash on her, so she runs from me. Lulu doesn't do that. And Punky's the escape artist. So we'll see how they do. But here they are. They're in the same kennel. So we'll carefully ask Punky to move. Come on, Punk. Okay, Lulu, you stay there. I'll get your food. I can do this and she won't run away because she knows she's getting fed. So, I mean, that's the great thing about them being so food motivated. Okay, 1 second, Punk. Okay, come on, Punk. Okay, sit. Sit. Good girl. I'm trying to get them to not jump at their food till I say okay. Although I didn't do that today. But they are sitting for longer. Lulu feels the need. Oh, good girl, Lulu. They used to lunge. They used to sit for like literally a second and then lunge at me, and I'd spill their food before I could put it down. So we are moving in the right direction. We're just not there yet. I'm going to take care of the chickens. Here are the baby chicks. Let me show them to you. This crate is going to go next week back to my friends. And they need food. They really need food. They have water. But I'll take care of them once the puppies are over in their pasture. And just wanted to show you, they're growing really fast and they look great. So walking the dogs to the pasture. The sheep were in this pasture today. So there's stuff for the dogs to go after. I don't know why they need to do this, but they always like to go on opposite sides of me. So they have not been trained. They're a little interested in this. This is actually leftover roofing on the floor. Come on, girls. Come on, in your room. So Punky, the dogs used to push the door open and get out here. They'd go under, and Now they're not really able to do that, but literally the gap, move so I could show them, was about this big, and she went under that way. No. So I'm hoping this is gonna hold them in, at least for now, and this roofing is not attached yet. It's just sitting there. So this is what I do. I close them in with the leashes on, and then I have them come to me to take their leashes off. So let's see if we could have them do that. Come here, Lou. Lulu. It was easier when all this fencing wasn't in. So I'm not sure if you're seeing this or not. Okay, so, and Lulu is always a little better at it than Punky. Come here, Punk. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, 1 second, baby. And her leash, okay, there we go. Her leash doesn't make it super easy. And then the other thing I do is I lock this. So I guess I didn't lock it quite tight enough, but there was a little bit of a gap down there, and that's what they got through. So I'm gonna lock it, and we'll see how they do. Okay, so it's locked. And as you can see, there's really almost no gap. But if I back up, you can see there was a little bit of a gap, and it was a little, I probably had it 1 or 2 links more open. So she pushed through and went under. I don't think she's gonna be able to do that today, but I need to secure that so she can't push it out of the way. I don't know why she wants to get out. I mean, she's just likes causing trouble, but she's a good dog. She just wants to explore more than she needs to, probably. So I added food to the food dishes in their coop, and I just thought I'd show you. I've got 2 chickens in the coop. One is broody, and I'm not gonna start new hens now with the other ones growing up. And this one is struggling. She's not using her foot, and it seems to be getting worse. But I looked and I didn't see any signs of bumblefoot. So I'm not sure what's going on. But I figure, you know, she doesn't rush to go outside with everyone else. So I figure I'll close her in here, and at least she has a friend. It's been 3 days and it's not getting better, but we'll see if we could get some improvement over time. Okay, everyone else comes running in. The ducks are right there, and if all the chickens don't come running in, the ducks will come. Oh, I'm gonna have to pick her up. That's the broody one. So she's running out to get on a nest. I haven't collected eggs today, which is highly unusual. I usually go out at about 2 and collect eggs, but she is, she's broody, so she's gonna run and sit on a nest, and I'll pick her up and bring her back in. 2, 4, 6, 11, 2, 4, 6. I think I'm missing one. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now, I have 21 total, including the rooster, and there are 20 in here plus the one we just saw run out. So they're fine. And I've got to get food for the ducks, give them some food. They're funny. They just followed the chicken over to the nest. I think they're like, why is she running over there? Let's see, there must be some food. And there is not. Oh, he's yelling at her. He's a meanie. Look at him. He's talking. That's the male. And it's like he's talking to the chick. Like, okay. But she went right to her nest. She thinks that's her nest. Hopefully she'll get on the same broody schedule as the others. But she's not, obviously, right now. And so she is not going to stay broody. So I'm going to pick her up right now. I need to put my camera down to do that, or it's better. The ducks are having a nice evening. The 3 females are all swimming together. And the male is just eating away. He's happy to be eating. So, yeah, they're swimming. They're enjoying their little pool. See if Papa's going to join them. He doesn't fit, but that doesn't mean he won't join them. Nah, just needed some water to wash down the food. Okay, so we're done with evening chores pretty much. Everyone has food. They all have fresh water. The chickens get fresh water at night now. Just became easier for me. So they have fresh water for them in the morning. And there is a cane toad that hangs out in their water during the night, or maybe early in the morning he gets in there. But they don't seem to bother him because he's there every morning. And he doesn't seem to bother the chickens. And all I have to do is the water for the sheep. My hair's a mess. The water for the sheep for tomorrow. And then check the dog's water. But their other waters are fine in their kennel. So I'm going to move them from the pasture back to their kennels, and we're all good for the night. So we're done with evening chores. I've got 15 eggs, and the dogs did not escape from the pasture today. We got lucky. That doesn't mean they won't tomorrow. See those birds up there? There's quite a few of them. I don't know if you can. Those are the parrots. They don't look very colorful, but they are green. I think those are the parrots. And I think they're all coming out of my manzana de agua tree, which is just starting to turn ripe. So that tree is so big, I can't get any of the fruit from the top. The sheep will eat it, but I can't get any of it. But I will start climbing on the roof of the sheep shelter and getting the fruit that's lower and taking a ladder underneath and getting that. Let me see if I could show you where the fruit is. Oh, here's some. Here's a whole bunch right here, and you can see some of it is turning red. So I'll come out tomorrow. There's a whole lot of it. So, and there's a ton that's green. But, oh, here's some. Here, let me show you. And I could put a link to last year's, but this is the fruit. These are ripe. They will, even in the refrigerator, they'll only last a day or two. They're delicious. This year I'm going to make, I'm going to try and make jelly with it. So, and I do have a juicer, so I'll save as much as I can in the fridge and then make jelly. I'm going to put it in with the eggs for now. Just means I have to wash them really well because the eggs aren't yet washed. And like I said, I'll put a link, but here are some that you can see. The birds have bitten them, and then when the birds walk away, they fall. So the birds are eating them. And the sheep will also eat them. They won't eat the green ones. I threw them one the other day. So they'll be over here in the morning. And then whatever I was going to try and grab some of those, but they're a little high and I don't want to pull them all down. But you can see there are hundreds and hundreds. I would say there are probably thousands on this tree. I'll probably go grab that one. So that's exciting. That'll be tomorrow's project. And, well, at least to catch them. At least not catch them, but harvest them. And then I'll put them in the fridge probably for like 2 days. Especially since when making jelly, because I'm juicing them, they don't have to look quite as beautiful as if I was selling them fresh. But we'll see. Maybe I'll also sell some fresh at the market if they're still blooming by then. But the sheep are all ready for bed. Everyone's ready for bed. And we're going to let them go to sleep. And I'm going to get ready for my evening, which entails cleaning the house. And I eat an early dinner when I can. And tonight I ate a little bit right before I came out. So look at this pretty girl. That's Rosa. And that's Flame. You can see his eyes, and he's itching his eye right now. So I have not been putting coconut oil, as I said earlier, on their eyes, just in their ears. Because the other problem is if they get maggots in their ears, it's really hard to treat. And once they draw blood, it attracts the flies. So, but everyone's here getting ready for bed. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I've said it before, but counting is very important when you have a farm. I'm always counting the chickens. I don't have to count the ducks. There are only 4 of them. I count the chicks. I count the chickens. And I count the sheep. And I do all that at the end of the night just to make sure everyone's where they should be. Okay, I'm hearing a really weird noise from the barn. So I'm walking back over there. It's probably nothing, because the dogs aren't barking. But I am going to walk back over there. It might have been one of the ducks. And the ducks do tend to mate at night. So it might be, I don't know. But I'm going to walk back over and see if anything looks out of the ordinary, just in case. It's about to get dark. I've said this a few times before, but we don't have a real, because we're so close to the equator, in Panama, you do get a sunset, and it can be beautiful, I don't know if you could see it, it is pretty beautiful, but it doesn't last long, and it goes from fully bright, there's no real dusk. Dusk maybe lasts a little while, a few minutes, and then it's dark, and it's like dark, pretty quickly. Hi, puppers, I'm back. What happened? They're like, what are you doing back here? I don't know. I don't know what I heard. But all the ducks are fine. I don't think it was a mating call, but it might have been someone who, I don't know. There are predators around here, but there's so many lizards and that kind of thing that we don't see a lot of them. Snakes are our biggest issue, and the biggest issue for the animals are the boas. And there are more boas than eckies around here from what I've seen. There's a few others. Say hello. This is Punky, my problem child. And this is Lulu. She's become she used to be, to me, more of a problem, just because she fights with Punky sometimes, but, and she was very aggressive when she was younger. She's mellowed a little already, and she is just a love bug. She's such a good baby. Okay, we're gonna try again to go in for the night and be done with this. But there's the sunset. So the sun is going down over the hill, and then it will get dark pretty quick. So thank you for joining us this week, really today. Sorry I didn't film the rest of the week. I don't know what I was doing, but I didn't film. But thanks for joining today. And if you like this, please give us a thumbs up. Next week, I will be trying to film in Panama City for you, show you a few things in Panama City. I've got to go back to the embassy. Can't film there, so I won't show you that. But I'll film, hopefully I'll get to film a few restaurants. I'm only there for one night, and a few other things while I'm there. But thanks for joining us. And if you like this, please give us a thumbs up. If you want to follow along, please subscribe and hit the bell so that you're notified when our next video comes out. We'll see you next week. Bye.